And that has been a huge game changer for me because I've been struggling with financial like lack and all that stuff for a long time. I'm not as timid and as um, second guessing myself and just thinking, let's just have fun. I needed sugar almost after every meal, even if it was something small. And I just noticed that, I don't know, after the third session, maybe fourth session, I just no longer needed it. I no longer craved it. I could have it and enjoy it, but it wasn't this need to look for it after every meal. Yeah, I'm very thankful. And I don't want the sessions to end. And I feel like, as far as life goes, I feel like I, for me, I feel like I just feel more happy. I feel more happy and excited to live life because I truly believe that there's no limit to what I can achieve. I have definitely significantly felt a difference, a complete shift about my finances. And what I mean by that is even if I'm currently not maybe seeing in my bank account what it is that I want, there's a sense of inner peace and assurance and confidence that that I'm already there, that it's going to happen. There's no more stress that I used to feel around, every time we would swipe the card, it's like this added stress, this added dread to me. And so it's so significant that my husband has noticed that, because normally between us, I'm the more worrier, I'm the stressor, but he's even been like, what in the world is going on with you? Like, you're so much more willing to spend, not foolishly, but there's a confidence in it. And that has been a huge game changer for me because I've been struggling with financial like lack and all that stuff for a long time. And then when it comes to my health and, the stuff that I've been experiencing, the sensations, whatever scares are coming up, I've noticed that my initial reaction is not the high stress, oh my gosh, what if it's this, what if it's that? The thoughts might be there, but my logic will kick in a lot faster, and I'll be able to respond a lot more like just calmly and reassure myself that it doesn't mean that it's that, and then work through it. Whereas I feel like before I would start to spiral, like I couldn't catch it. I would just start to, like the Tasmanian, I would just keep turning, and the faster I went, the harder it was for me to pull myself back. And I have worked, on this issue with other, practitioners that have helped for sure. I just think that we got to more of the root of generational stuff. I've been told by my other fellow practitioner, like friends, that they can really feel this vibe of whole kind of confidence from me, whereas before they could sense my lack of confidence and my insecurities. I can feel it, and it was a confirmation to hear also from them that they could sense the shift in me. Aside from the confidence, aside from doing things that I normally probably wouldn't do, like putting myself out there a lot more, getting my website together. Again, before I was more worried about, if I get my website together, that means I might get more clients. And if I get more clients, then what does that mean about putting myself out there? And now I just feel a lot more confidence in going forward in the direction that I want to end up in. I also noticed, obviously, a shift in my relationships with my family members, with my husband, and the same thing with my children. I feel like I've been able to show up a lot more for them as a whole mom, as a whole person, rather than, they're getting on my last nerve and I'm about to explode. As far as life goes, I feel like for me, I feel like I just feel more happy. I feel more happy and excited to live life because I truly believe that there's no limit to what I can achieve. Whereas again, before it was like I had a lot of fear. I had a lot of fear in stepping forward. I had a lot of fear in exposing myself to the world. I'm not as timid and as second guessing myself and just thinking, let's just have fun. Let's just play. Let's just explore. I would tell them to do it for sure. I would highly encourage them to do it. And I'm going to speak on the aspect for me. If someone was hesitating to do it because of financial reasons, I would say make the investment in yourself, because just like we might invest in supplements or in gym memberships or in whatever else that could help our body physically or, in other ways, when you make the investment, I believe in having these deep sessions, rewriting your past, showing up for the younger you. I feel like that takes you so much more further than any other investment that we can make on ourselves. I feel like that this is truly the investment that we should be making if we want a better future, if we want to experience a better life, So I would tell them, don't hesitate to do it. And that even if you're afraid to do it, be afraid and do it anyways, because they won't regret it. They'll really, really be happy that they did it. So do it. Yeah, the first one I would say is the finances. I would say that, again, because that was the point of that was one of my main goals, is to work through my financial lack issues. Mm-hmm. So that in itself, that issue was a big obstacle in my way. Interestingly enough, I was okay if my husband did it, but not me. So that was another revealing part to this. I would say also, the homework there wasn't resistance with the homework, but I will say that I like the sense of accountability. It helped me in between sessions to also not necessarily only heavily rely on you. Like, there were tools that you're giving me to do to keep me afloat or to keep me supported. Of course, knowing that I could also reach out to you, but you're giving me certain things that I can do on my own until we meet again for our next session, and then following up with that. And then besides the chocolate cravings that completely weirdly went away, the sugar craving that I was super, super, like, I needed sugar almost after every meal, even if it was something small. And I just noticed that, I don't know, after the third session, maybe fourth session, I just no longer needed it. I no longer craved it. I could have it and enjoy it, but it wasn't this need to look for it after every meal. Yeah, I'm very thankful. And I don't want the sessions to end.